Hi guys. So the other day I started with the hauls from our trip. And I actually started in an odd way in that I started with the scrapbook stores and quilt stores and that stuff just because I was trying to put things like with like kind of thing. Um, a lot of our shopping was at thrift stores and garage sales and all kinds of things like that. So I have a multitude of things I want to show you, and I also am going to have multiple videos, so just be forewarned. This is like part one or part two of our trip shopping, and most of this that I'm going to show you today actually came from our first stop. We stop in Alabama, and I have a friend who loves thrift store shopping as much as I do, so we hit all of the stores and anything we can come up with, and I actually got some really fun good bargains this time. These are bingo cards. They're really big and really thick, and they have these little levers that you push across them like that. And our friend's name is last name is actually Barber. And so this was really fun when we found this bingo set. It had the cage to spin the balls and all the balls and things like that. I knew I would never use that part of it. So what we did was we bought the bingo set together and split the bingo cards, and she took the spinning. Her family will actually probably play that. So anyways, I got these cards because I think they would be a lot of fun to use as the front cover of a journal, like so. So I was so excited when we found them. I thought, oh, these are going to be a lot of fun to use, and I can just see how they'll be a great fun journal cover. So I got those. One of the stores we were in had these, and they're actually, I think there's 3 different ones. Maybe 2 different ones. This one has writing on the front of it, and it says $1.09, but they were this, I don't know what discount was, but the green tag had a discount that day. Thought I'd pull one out and let you see what it looks like. I hate when I can't get to things to look at them, but I knew I wanted them, and for the price that I paid for them, it wasn't bad. But these are like little library book cards, envelopes. Isn't that cool? So I got those. This was really cool. This has, and there again, I think they'll be really cool embellishments on some tags or something. They're kind of thick. They're like chipboard. And they're all they're like different artists. It says Picasso. Oh, so it may all just be Picasso, which is really cool because I really like his things. So I got glasses. Let's see here. It doesn't tell me what the names of the paintings are. I'll have to look them up. But see how fun they are? They're like little chipboard pieces, and they're all different paintings and his drawings. So I thought that was a lot of fun for 89 cents. I was like, yep, I can take that. And then I got this for these because they were really cool. It's an alphabet game, but it has little images on it. But I thought it might be fun to like spell a word or something like that with these cards. And once again, it might have been that this ticket was a discounted price too, because I've shopped very carefully this time. I pretty much only bought stuff that was discounted. I don't think I even opened this to see what these were. I saw the alphabet cards and oh, these are cool too. These are more letters. Okay, but standing on your feet without moving them, crouch down into a ball and then stand up and reach for the sky. Get low again and crouch into a ball. Keep moving from ball to sky 3 times while keeping your balance. Oh, now that's kind of cool. Q knocked Redmond's sand castle down. Oh, okay. What should Q have done instead? Okay, so they're little different cards that say things. I'm not particularly fond of it when they package multiple things together, but I probably decided that for this price, I was willing to buy this little baggie for both things, even though it was only one I wanted. This was just real pretty. I didn't need it. I never need anything, but let's see if I can even get it out of there. Thrift store shopping is entertainment a lot of times when we don't have something to do outside. But we enjoy our friends and we enjoy shopping with them and oh, that's stapled right there. Ugh. Oh, no, that's the wire from the ribbon. Let's see here. This is really sealed up. I don't know. I don't know if I can get it out of there. I was hoping to show it to you because it's real pretty. It's very sparkly. There we go. Now it's out of the package. But once again, I was kind of looking at it thinking it kind of looked like mermaids' tails. Is sort of what I was thinking when I got it. And of course, we never turn down Monopoly money because that is always a fun thing to use. And I thought these were just really cute. This is... they're mini lunchbox messages, but they say Crayola, and what they are is like a little tiny note card from what I can tell. And I think they have their own little envelope, which I thought that was kind of too cool. So, I can just see this on a journal page with the Crayola, little tiny Crayola card, and then a little tiny envelope. So how fun is that? And all this stuff I want to use in journals. I have, you know, lots of things planned, but this is some trim that's just got, it's really pretty. It's got little butterflies that hang from the trim. And there were 2 different packages in here. There's a blue and purple one and a green and turquoise one. And of course, those are colors that I like to use. Sorry about that interruption, but hubby came in and was making a bunch of noise. He didn't realize I was filming, so I waited till he went back out. And plus I had to get him sorted out. He had to go to run some errands. Because of that, I am going to insert right here a couple of pictures that I got not while we were on this particular stop, but at other places, but they're too big for me to try to show you on the video. So there's a picture of an entire roll of upholstery fabric I just fell in love with. I think it will make the most beautiful journal covers, and I'm thinking it might make some really pretty nature journal covers. So I have that roll, and there will be a picture of that. And then the other item that's too big to show is a spinning rack, and it spins really well. It's tall, it's about a foot square, and my plan for it is to put it on my table, and I think I know where I'm going to put it right now, but I'm going to put it there where I can store all of my stamp pads in it, because a lot of my stamp pads are in drawers and I can't really use them well because they're not where I can get to them. So that's kind of my plan with these two things that I'm inserting in just a second, and then I'll be back to talk to you. Okay, so my friend, she likes thrifting and garage selling and junking and stuff like that as much as I do. So when she comes across stuff that she knows I will just love, she pulls it out and saves it for me. And so this is a pile of beautiful old cards, and just all kinds of wonderful papers that she knew that I could find a use for. These are vellum. They're just really pretty. So she saved them for me. And I mean, sometimes there's these, like, this is a gorgeous old envelope. And I actually have a couple of piles of that stuff where she saved it for me. All of these have been used. All of these have probably been written on. Oh, and aren't they precious? Isn't that just the most precious thing? So there was a whole pile like this of different cards and things that, oh, that's adorable. That I can either cut up or use as tags and things like that in a journal. And since we're going to do, if you weren't in the live stream the other day, we're going to do a Christmas in July thing. And so some of these used Christmas cards will be perfect to take the fronts and use as journal cards, things like that. So that will be a good thing. I'll have to sort some of these out just for that. But isn't that set of roses just gorgeous? And I can see lots of ways to use these things. That will make a really cute journal card just as it is. I'll just take it apart and just use the front, and it'll be a gorgeous journal card. So she also saves me things like this. This is an old map. I think these are ones they used to give out when they were when they owned a repair shop. I have to put this stuff up a little at a time so that I have enough table space. Got this at the thrift store, and if it had been just plain pages, I probably wouldn't have bought it. But I like this size. This is a really nice art journal size page, and the cover can always be covered and painted, done whatever. But look at this beautiful paper that's in it. It's all kind of like a hand made paper, and I think it would make really nice art journal. And I like this kind of an album where you can take it apart and work on the pages individually and then put it back together. So that's a really, I think that will work out very well for me. This is another trim that I got, and it's lime green, and it has these little lime green like plastic things hanging from it, and I just thought it was really cute. Likely as not, these tags were on sale, but even for $1.09, it wasn't a bad price for that trim, and I think I'll use that quite a bit. These were fun. These were $1.25, and I didn't look. I don't know if they were. I was trying to see where they were from, as you know, as far as store went, but I'm not sure. It says $3, so I don't know if they were a Walmart thing originally or just what, but they were at the thrift store for $1.25. And what they are, let me get it out, is individual little books. So see, they're a little like sketchbook, but they're tiny. So they're there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 7 of them. Nope, 8 of them in there. And I got all 8 of them for $1.25. So couldn't pass that up. Everything's gonna want to slide now because I took it out of the package. I thought this was real pretty for $1. It has all sorts of little butterfly things. These are just little notepads, and this is a to-do list, which I think will fold just perfectly and make a cute little what do I want to say? Like a little planner, and like a pocket planner for your purse. And I thought I might play with that here soon. I also happen to like this cover. I thought it would be fun to take these pieces out and create a cover for another journal with that. I already think the cover's kind of pretty. It needs some, you know, cleaning up and maybe some collaging over the top of it to make it kind of my thing. But, oh, let's see here. Oh, that's just a receipt thing. All right. Not sure where I got these. Oh, these might have been given to me by my friend. That's, I think, what happened. And I just love this happy man in his dump truck. I thought that was really cute. I thought that that would make a fun golden book journal where you take the book apart. And then this Reader's Digest, it was just, the pages are just gorgeous. I thought they were just the print, the color of the age of the page, just for collage, probably nothing else. All right, we got to get out some more stuff. As I told you, we shopped a lot. Of course, my friend and I, like I said, most of this came from like one stop of our journey this time. I may have paid $1.50 for this, but I thought that this paper, these pages in here, are just magnificent. I just thought this was gorgeous. Every last one of the pages now, that one doesn't really excite me, but all of the floral pages are just gorgeous. And I thought I would use it more like paper than anything else. Whether I make pockets out of it or what I do with it. I just thought it was a really pretty, and if you notice the back side is white, so it could be used as journal pages. It could be folded in half and turned into a journal. So I thought that was just really pretty. This book I bought to read. This kind of book interests me, so I actually bought it to read and possibly for reference. A lot of times I keep books that I like this, that if I find the book it's really actually good, if it's a good book, I will keep it as a reference book. I do have a shelf full of that kind of thing. I think Patty, oops, what's this? What's this like? Okay, these are just notes that were in there. Have no idea why, but Patty gave me those. This is another book I bought. This particular Dr. Seuss book is not one that's easily found. When Brandon was little and he wanted to read every Dr. Seuss book, it took us a while to get this one through the library system. So I kind of picked this one up for my collection. I didn't really buy it to cut it up. I actually bought this one to kind of keep in my collection. Okay, so this was one of those things where there is multiple things in the package, and I hate this kind of thing where they do this and I can't see everything that's in the package, which usually means that I don't buy it. But like I said, I think the pink tickets were maybe not 50% off or anything like that. Maybe they were like 20% off, but I think there was a discount on the pink tickets. So it meant that this package of paper was cheaper than $1. And so I did get it. I can't really tell you what's in here. This, however, I thought was really pretty. And it is foldable this way. And I could turn it into a page for a small journal, and I thought it was just really pretty paper. Well, now there's some really cool, that opened the top of this envelope, but not the whole thing. That's really weird how this package is. I'm gonna try to get it open so we can see what's in here. Okay. Okay, well, there's some really cool envelopes. They're legal size envelopes. And if you put it in a might have to put it in a journal with only a portion of it folded, but that would be fun. And this is really cool paper. I want to actually make some journals with this kind of paper just so we can see how it looks when okay, so there's a little bit more of this paper. There's not a lot of that. There's a fair amount of the envelopes, but not a lot of the paper. But then there's some Christmas. Now I think we're into the paper. There we go. Like I said, these, I don't particularly like it when they put all the bags together. You can't tell what's in there. There's some cool Christmas paper. And this one can be folded this way. So that will mean that it will work real well in a Christmas journal. So I'll probably, and there's a nice big pile of that. Plus an envelope. So the envelopes will be really cool. Okay, this is just a very simple paper, but it will make good journal pages. So I'm pretty sure I got it for less than $1, so that's really cool. Let's put that back down there. This is another book I bought to read. And another thing about thrift store shopping for me is that I try to shop in thrift stores that benefit the community. The ones we go to see when we go to Alabama, one of them benefits the food pantry, one of them benefits the Humane Society. The third one is for a house for teens and young mothers. And so all three of the ones that I spend a lot of time with in Alabama are all benefiting that community quite a bit. So anyways, this looked fun, and while I probably didn't need this book, I thought it would be fun to look through it and see if there was any fun ideas that I didn't have. And I really do want to do some fabric beads and make some things to make dangles for journals. So I'm going to look through this and see if there's some things that I might want to look at. What's really funny is this says it's from the Des Moines Public Library, and I know I got this in Alabama. That's kind of weird. Let's see what's next. Okay, this is another big bag of stuff. She even saved it for me with my name on it that my friend Patty gave me. And I think it's old cards. So, oh my gosh, that's just gorgeous. I'm not going to go through all of these, but that's what this is. There's a lot of old cards. They're gorgeous. You know, sometimes the cards are prettier. The old cards are pretty. Oh, that's really cool. There's a embossed ship on that. Can you see that? That will be cool. I could use that in my mermaid journal that I'm working on. So I'll have to go through these and find ways to use them. Just making a greeting card journal might be fun to do too. And I've not done that in the past, but it might be fun to try. So, and I'm sure I have enough greeting cards around here that I could do. I have taken like one greeting card and cut it up and done all kinds of decorations with one card from my mom. So the greeting cards are a lot of fun to have to play with. Let's put them back in the baggie. Okay, this was a present from my friend Patty. She knows how I am about paper. And this is just a roll of drafting paper, but what it is it looks very much like vellum. It's a little denser than a thin vellum. Let's see if we put something under there you could actually see how you can see through it almost. So that was, I was like, yay, that's fun, that's fun. So let's see what else. All right, now then, everywhere I went, I collected yarn for my mom. And this is a big bag of yarn. I mean, it's a big bag. There's quite a batch in here. She will have to double the strands on this to make the hats she makes. She makes hats for cancer patients. It's something that she can use her time in a very nice way. I think there was like, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 skeins of this, and I got it for $3. So it was a really good buy for yarn, even if she has to use 2 strands to make her hats. And it was all this Chanel yarn, and like I said, they charged me $3 for the whole bag. So I'm pretty sure she'll be able to do some fun stuff with this and make some nice hats. So I did get yarn for her all over the place. There will be more in the upcoming haul videos. Now, another thing we do when we're in Alabama, and I've showed this to people, but I wanted to show you again. Patty takes me to gather garnets. They're not in any way, shape, or form fancy or really high quality garnets. They're just fun to collect. These have not actually been washed yet. So, but while I was in Omaha, I went to see a friend who actually cuts stones and stuff. And he showed me gave me some information about those garnets. And then he gave me this. This is like an expanding film. So you can put those little garnets in there and then put it in there, and it's like a little frame you can sit on the table or whatever. So that's something I'm going to take to Patty so she can show off all the garnets she's got. Anyways, we collected a whole nice sack of garnets again while we were there. And we found some cool rocks and other stuff. This is a bobber Jeff found. The garnets actually come out of this rock that looks like mica. It looks like mica, and it kind of sheds like mica, but not quite as much. So it's let me see if I can show you. See that lump right there is a garnet underneath the mica, inside the mica. So I haven't decided what I'm going to do with those yet, but I always enjoy picking them up. We have a good time when we're there. Then further along on our trip, we were up on the lake, and Lake Superior. I think Lake Superior. We were in Indiana. And I found these things along the beach. These are rocks. And these pieces are driftwood. But this makes me think of a bird flying. Let's see if you can see it better. I am thinking that I want to do something where I use one of these pieces on, or maybe do more than one project, but do it where this is part of the binding or something. I haven't decided yet. It was one of those things I collected, and I have no earthly idea where I got this gigantic seed pod half. This comes off of a tree, and I can't remember what tree it is, but I often collect stuff like that. Then these, again, we didn't shop for. These were mostly gifts from my friend Patty. Because it was the this poison ivy was out too much to really go bottle hunting. And so Patty gave me some baby bottles to use in my books, or this is a poison bottle actually. And I just think I just think the little tiny bottles are so cool that I want to do some kind of little display probably in my studio. See, this is a little Vaseline bottle. Isn't that adorable? So I want to try to use these in some way in my studio. Patty has given me in the past, she gave me a tiny bottle that I tied to my postcard book. But the other thing they have found, and she gave me all these. Jeffrey did go bottle digging, and he did come home with some really interesting pieces, but Patty gave me most of these. This is an inkwell. And since I've gotten into the fountain pens. I thought they were so cool. And she kept trying to give me more and more and more of them. And I kept trying to tell her, no, I don't need a ton. I just want a few. This is a Milk and Magnesia bottle. Now this is another tiny one. I have to unwrap them, guys, because we had to wrap them up, you know. Isn't this the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? She had several. I'm pretty sure that they are perfume bottles. Where the cap had something in it so that it would hang on a necklace that you could wear around your neck. Now, they could have been medicine bottles, a way to carry medicine. But I just thought it was gorgeous. And she gave me one. I'm like, no, that's so pretty. Okay. I have a few more of these that I want to show you. And this is another, let's see what this one is. I think this is an ink bottle. Their collection of bottles is exquisite. It's, as far as I'm concerned, they have a museum quality collection, and they're always gorgeous. Oh, this is another ink bottle. Has a different shape. We learn things every time we go there about the different bottles and things that they have collected, and I thought this one was so pretty. Now this one is starting to get the iridized coating in it. Glass can sometimes turn like that, especially when it's been in a dump for a long time. This is another poison bottle. I think sometimes that her husband is, he really gets a kick out of it when he finds a different new bottle. That's one of the things they love about bottle hunting, is finding a new one, finding a different one. Okay, these are my babies that she gave me to put on journals. And these are a couple bottle caps I found because I happen to like squashed bottle caps for my art. But aren't these just something else? And Patty gave all these to me. I just thought they were gorgeous. These are baby bottles, or not baby bottles, but these are tiny bottles. This one's chipped right here on the edge of it. That can happen. They are bottles. Okay. I got a couple more things that aren't bottles, so let me move this out of the way. There's dirt. This is a sad skein of yarn, but I bought it for myself, not for Mom. I think this will make really cool journal edges. Let me back out. I think that this could be just stitched to a page as it is and make little fluffy journal page edges. And so I got that for myself. It says $1, but I don't know that I paid. I have no idea what I paid for things. I have the tickets, but I don't remember. And Patty gave me these I don't know where they came from that she gave them to me, but I remember her giving them to me. I didn't buy them at the store, so. Okay, and I think I've come down to the last thing for this haul, which, once again, it's gotten quite long. We knew it would. I will tell you that I will link, in a minute, I'll link right up in the corner to the first haul, and I'll try to put in a couple of links to the different hauls for this trip, but I'll definitely link to the first one. But isn't that gorgeous? It's another wired ribbon. It was in the Christmas section, so I think it was half off. It must have been, because I wouldn't have paid $5 for it. I just know I wouldn't have, so it must have been like $2.50. It's a brand new spool of Christmas ribbon. Now, it is wired ribbon. I just think that it would be really cool to use in, like, what do I want to call them? Not collages, but little cluster things. Or you can make a whole background on a tag or something like that. So it was just a really pretty thing of wired ribbon that I thought would be really fun for Christmas something. But it's red and it's a really pretty burgundy, so it would work in a lot of things. Anyways, guys, I need to go today and clean up the mess I just made and try to see if I can sort out for the next video of things for from the trip, all this purchased stuff, and I gotta find a place to put it all, put it away. Anyways, love y'all. Go have fun, make some art. Bye bye.